The Strowman, Braun Strowman, was on the After the Bell podcast this week with Corey Graves and Vic Joseph, talking about his big WWE return. Strowman also talked a lot about his mental health. He's got this app gimmick out now that's related to mental health, talking about his time away from the WWE and how he used that opportunity to grow. And as he talks about that, he does not miss a chance to put himself over strongly. Check out this clip.
I honestly needed a break. 9 years with the company at that point, basically in the driver's seat of a Ferrari doing 200 mile an hour for 9 years straight. Everything's just blowing by you in tunnel vision. Now I have this opportunity to step outside of the bubble of the business and go, holy, I have done a lot of stuff. In five and a half years, I've literally beaten everyone there is to beat in WWE. I've won every title except the U.S. Championship. I've main evented every pay-per-view. I've sold out every building on this earth. I've wrestled with the great, you name it, I've been in the ring with them. So one, it was an awesome opportunity to take that step back and go, holy cow, man, look what you've done. And screw it, I pat myself on the back. Who else has done that in this industry? To come in with zero wrestling experience, be the first time I ever stepped a foot in a ring was at FCW for my tryout. The first inaugural class in the WWE Performance Center, the first wrestler without wrestling experience to come out of the Performance Center and make it the main roster. Arguably the most successful to do it still to this day, and all in a matter of 5.5 years.
Yeah, Adam Shearer, not the most humble guy in the world. He was very famous for his hot takes while he was away from the WWE ring. Always willing to throw his 2 cents out there, and usually in a negative way. Very abrasive guy. Rubs a lot of people the wrong way. In fact, I'm surprised that he was brought back to the WWE. I mean, look, I was surprised when he was let go, because Braun Strowman was at the top of the card to begin with, so that's always a head scratcher when you release some of your main event talent. But maybe they just saw something in him that we weren't seeing as fans. Maybe he had kind of reached his ceiling at some point. Maybe they saw that there wasn't going to be much growth available for this guy, that he was going to end up just being like a big mid-card monster, which is useless, right? But Triple H seems to think very highly of Braun Strowman. He put him over in his interview with Ariel Helwani, saying that, he sees a lot of value in him, and that if he wants to come back and give it a try at the highest of levels, he's willing to have him, willing to take him in. I don't know if he has any immediate current creative plans for Strowman. I think maybe they're going to get the tag team back together with him and that kid, so they can defend the tag team championships again. That was the goofiest shit ever in the history of wrestling. But hey, made that kid's day, life, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Braun Strowman doesn't really do anything for me. I certainly didn't like pop when Strowman came out, though he got a great reaction when he did make his return to WWE. He's not for me. He's not my style. Strowman rubs me the wrong way. Even his voice kind of bugs me a little bit. I know, I'm being petty as fuck. I get it. I just don't like Braun Strowman. And I don't know what Triple H has in mind for him, but obviously he brought him back for a reason. And look, the dude looks great, so it's not like he wasn't taking himself seriously while he was away or working towards getting back. Because that's, something we've been around long enough to see now, is that guys that get released, if they put the work in, if they can reinvent themselves, keep themselves relevant, and get themselves to a better place, whether it's physically the way they look, or they've done significant character development or in-ring work, whatever the case may be, there's always room to come back as long as you didn't leave on bad terms, Apparently Triple H has that soft spot for Strowman. I don't see it, but hey, God bless him. But this was certainly, it was an interview. Strowman talked a lot. He didn't take too many breaths to let Corey Graves or Vic Joseph slide anything in. I know Braun had said in this interview as well that he was asked, if he had gotten any other offers from anybody else in the other than WWE while he was away, and he basically said, yeah, I have, but I'm not going to work for anybody other than myself or WWE. He kind of took credit for Control Your Narrative. I thought that was EC3's thing. Apparently, it's Braun Strowman's thing as well. I know he was part of it, but I didn't know he was a founder or anything like that. But yeah, time will tell how Triple H ends up using Braun Strowman, and if he's able to have the same kind of run that he had the first time around, if he's going to be that main event level talent, or if he's just going to be a flash in the pan. Time will tell.
Let me tell you something, brother. You can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on this channel, dude. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to take your vitamins and say your prayers, brother.